Hello everyone, welcome back to Touhoumon Otherworld. Keep wanting to say that with the toe too. Anyways, this time we're going to be finishing up this route and moving on for another one. Just so we can get all these random trainer battles out of the way, and then we can move on to actually fighting important bosses. So, let's start with you. So, this guy flew over here, apparently didn't want to stop and, go to the cave or go to the city, but just decided, you know what, I'm just going to stop on this random island. Just this random island in the middle of nowhere. But, I mean, he can do him. Parish song's fine. Alright. Yeah, I don't really care if Marissa goes down, so let's just keep blazing starring them. How many does he have left? 2. You know what, I think I is probably going to be the best time to use Blazing Star on Ho-Oh. Though he might just die. How much does that do? It's probably going to do a lot. Oh, not that much. Okay, this will probably do more to me than that. Maybe I should have tried to burn it instead. Oh no, it just dies. Okay. Yeah, you can always see how stupid Ho-Oh is. Utsuho. I'm gonna actually bring out Sukiya. Not only is it 4 times weak to rock, but we need Sukiya to get the EXP. Because as I mentioned, we're going to be starting to replace a Bonka with better ones like we're doing with Ho-Oh. And those ones won't start at level 5, they'll start at level 70. So we don't want to have too many under-leveled party members. Alright, I think this is the last one. Big pearls, you say? Chiyuri. It's kind of dangerous for me to stay in here. I'm going to switch out to Amelia, even though that's a bad idea. She needs some EXP, and might as well just throw her out and see if she can get a kill. And that should have missed. Magic code is fine. Reflecting status does nothing when I don't have statuses. Okay, she finally missed on that. Oh, RNG seems to just have fun with me. Doesn't want to kill me. But there it goes, finally I'm dead. Which means I can safely bring in Marissa without having to worry that I'm going to take a hydro pump. And get a little bit of HP back, though I think 2 blazing stars is still going to kill me. Thankfully, I do think this is the last trainer, so we only have 2 more Bonka left to go before we get back to base camp of Poke Center. Okay, you're probably gonna die, Marissa, but we need someone to kill Nitori. Yep, you're dead. Okay, so who gets the free switch in now? I'm gonna give it to Sukiya again. Why is there, I think, no magic coat? At least it's helpful, because it means we're not dying. Alright, so Komachi is the last one. If it's level 50, I think we might be able to take it, yeah. Actually, let's recover first. Okay, we're faster. Should get us to, yep, pretty much full taunt, so we can no longer recover. So it's a good thing we recovered now, instead of waiting a turn. So now let's Blazing Star, and that should 2-hit KO it at worst, 1-hit KO it at best. And there we go. Alright. Well, that does appear to be the last one here. But sadly we don't have Fly, so I might have to, I'm going to meet up with you guys when we see each other in the next route. Okay, see you in a second. Hello, so if any of you have been watching before, you'll notice that I've never fought this trainer and I've never gotten this item. Because I've never had Cut with me while going through this area, so let's actually finally fight. I'm searching for a Moonstone. Have you found one? Yeah, I think I found a couple. Though you can't have them. Oh, in case you want to know why I'm hurt and why I have slightly more EXP when going through Yami Tunnel, I killed some stuff, which included hitting a Uhotsu with the Blazing Star, which damaged me. Jamming? Is that confusion? Can't escape. Okay, that doesn't matter. Okay. Invisible Full Moon. That's also really fine, because it just lowers my speed, and I didn't really care about that. You already faster. Psycho Boost. Ooh, okay, that's actually gonna hurt. 150 base power special psychic attack. That harshly lowers your special attack afterwards, so halves it. Or decreases it by 2 stages, which, if you're at 0, halves it. Alright. So we find 1 iron, and I guess I'll get back to meeting you guys when I get to the route. Alright, and we're back. So, this time we're on route, whatever the heck this route is. I don't really know. They just had it appear, but I totally forgot. Anyways, so... Oh, wait. Ice is no longer weak to fire, right? Oh, no, it still is. Okay. I thought ice got buffed. Maybe, I don't know, something got buffed that's no longer weak to fire. Oh, it's bug. Don't think bug's weak to fire. I wonder if I should stop training up Ho-Oh because it's already getting to the point of being too strong. I mean, we'll level up the other stuff eventually. We'll level up a Ho-Oh to level 100 eventually, and it doesn't really matter when. Because, and so it's better to put all the EXP on the stuff that we want to be using now instead of the stuff that we want to be using later, because later we'll have extra time to grind. And it won't even be that hard. There's some great repeatable battles to grind on that give you a ton of EXP. So yeah, as soon as this thing hits level 40, I'm gonna stop leveling it up. Because we're gonna want, yeah. Ooh, we might actually, nah, this won't kill. It'll do a lot, but won't kill. I think that's a hyper beam, so I think that puts it in recovery. Yep, it does. Okay. Time to Blazing Star. Oh, I love how good Ho-Oh's base moveset is. It's just completely bonkers how stupidly good it is. It has the two stab moves, the two best moves for both its types for stab, and has one of the best coverage. Not to mention it has healing. As a tank, it wants everything that it has, and that's pretty much all it wants. Like, if I could give it any move, there would only be like a couple of handful of moves that I would ever even consider putting over the moveset that it starts with. And I'm pretty sure most of those it can't get. I'm pretty sure it can't get any of those. Like, obviously it can't get Destroy. Well, I don't know if you really want Destroy. Yeah, you might want Destroy on it. No, why did I do that? So we don't actually have Marissa, we have Momoji, so I'll be right back. I need to go get Marissa. Alright, so okay, so we have Marissa now. So let's keep going. Actually, I'm trying to remember how long this route is. I think it's actually incredibly long. So I'm wondering if we'll actually be able to finish it. Star Sapphire. Piece of cake. Neatery, not a problem. And of course, since we're not switching out to Ho-Oh constantly, we're actually getting these leftover bursts. And that residual healing is quite nice when we're hurting ourselves constantly. Though we won't be staying in here because we want Amelia to take out all the ghost water types for her EXP. Because if we find Sabrina, then we want Amelia to be as strong as she can be. And we can grind inside the Haunted Mansion place. So, because once we finish being Sabrina, Vermilion is going to be pretty worthless. Because the next two gems are ground and fire, and we don't really care. So we're going to be using Sukia for the ground, fire one, and then probably just, I don't know, throwing everything we have at the ground one, but probably Suiko for the most of it. Oh, and we do have Bubble Beam on Patchy, but Patchy's going to die in one hit. It's probably even slower than the ground types. Alright. Let's see, Komachi. It'll take a little chunk off of us, but we'll be fine. We don't have to worry about dying against pathetic little chibis. Yeah, that is quite the chunk of damage. Maybe I should... They don't sell potions, so I don't know why they don't sell potions. I might want to go back and heal sometime. I don't get why they need swimsuits, but I do say that swimsuit Kaine is actually one of the cooler looking swimsuits. So even just one of the coolest looking characters in the game. It's interesting seeing Touhou characters without their hats on. Some of them look kind of bland and generic, and others look kind of actually really interesting. Okay, Marissa's probably going to die. But we don't care. We could just bring her to Poke Center if she dies here. Friendship doesn't really matter because we're not using return on anything, and we're not trying to evolve anything through friendship, so... yeah. See, like, Lunasa without... If you didn't have a cello there, then, like, you would never notice that that was Lunasa. Because she's just not the, most unique character in the world. Though I do think that Iki looks actually pretty nice. Even though she does kind of look a bit generic. Without her normal clothing. Okay. Marissa dies here, which kind of sucks, but that means Vermilly is going to get a lot of EXP from this. Because I plan on switching Suiko back in so that we don't have a third party grabbing up all the EXP. Though I do need to move Suiko out. Because Suiko is kind of stealing the show with terms of EXP here. Which is not what we want. We want not... we don't want an overload Suiko. Even though, yes, she's going to be good on the last two bosses, the last two gym leaders. We kind of want to have a balanced party, just because I find it more fun that way, and having EXP hogs is not fun to me. Anyways, I'll be right back when I heal Marissa. If anyone's wondering why I'm pausing so much and going to heal and stuff, why I normally don't, it's because after a year of using this recording software on my tablet, I just figured out how to pause function. And so I don't have to splice together multiple videos and actually edit the video. Hooray for not having to edit because I'm lazy. Yes, that is the actual reason I'm lazy and don't edit my videos. I used to, but then I realized that that didn't really add much, and I was just too lazy to actually keep doing it. It did take a little bit of work in the splicing, like getting the splicing actually good, where it's not just like a weird jump cut to like a part of me, like me cutting off me talking, and then jumping to another part where I'm like in the middle of a sentence, or a weird awkward pause at the end of me talking, and jumping into a weird awkward pause before I start talking again. Anyways, does anyone know why these trainers are so weak? I just realized we're like 12 or 13 levels above them. Like, even the strongest ones were quite a bit ahead of them. We're at least 10 levels above everything. Well, okay, not everything. There's some level 50s out there. There might be some level 51s, I don't remember. But, like, we're still a good ways ahead of pretty much everything in this route. And I don't think it's going to stay that way for, the gym. Time to switch back over to Ramilia to fight Marasa. Got good old dapper Marasa out here. Soon to be dead Marasa. Yeah, but she's a ghost, so I guess dead-er Marasa? Double dead? Is she actually a ghost? I don't remember from all the stupid lore. She's like some spirit or something that sinks ships. I don't know. All I know is that she was in UFO. And she like is a follower of Byakuran. And she's a ghost type in this game, so I guess technically she is a ghost. For that purpose, at least. Swimming is great. Sunburns most definitely are not great. Use sunscreen, guys. Just make sure you use sunscreen responsibly. Yeah. PSAs are good. By use sunscreen responsibly, I'm pretty sure that no matter how much sunscreen you use, it will ever actually hurt you unless you swallow it or put it inside of your eyes. So, yeah, just use it. Use however much sunscreen you want. It should be fine. Other than the fact that it'll be dripping off for you and kind of disgusting. Oh, how did I not notice it was going for Skull Bash? I guess I'm just not paying attention. Whatever. Hit. Okay, there we go. I brought in Patchula because Patchy's lagging behind quite a bit. You know what? That's Water Psychic, so I'll bring in, Amelia. Man, these battles are taking quite a while. We might go overtime on this episode. Because I wanted to at least finish these, 4. Well, the second of 4 in this little formation here. And then I know there's, like, at least 2 or 3 more. I think there's 3 more, but there might only be 2. There could be 4. I mean, after we finish this little circle here. Why is there 1 guy and 3 ladies? I guess that guy's really popular. Also, is it just me, or do they look completely different in their in-battle sprites, in their overworld sprites? In the overworld sprites, they have green hair and look like an old lady. In the in-game, in-battle sprites, they have blonde hair and look very young. Like teenager or young adult. Good thing that she only has Parse, so I don't have to worry about killing myself with the blazing stars, and I can just drag and meteor them down. I'm not going to bring out Amelia because Parse is part dark, which resist dark, obviously, so we're not super effective, and I don't need to EXP that desperately on Amelia. Sadly, since Dark Ghost is pretty good against Psychic, I can't really put this EXP on Apache. Also, this just gives me a good reason to heal Mercer up, assuming I don't die from some Confused Ray or Nightshade. Is Nightshade renamed in this game? For some reason, I kind of remember there being another move instead of Nightshade. But I do think it's still Nightshade. Maybe. I don't know. The thing that does damage based on your level. It does damage equal to your level. It's always equal. Alright, and then the final one. Still have a little bit of time, so maybe we can finish it up. Just go maybe a minute or two over and take down these last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, it does. That's really not that many. Would help if the animations were a bit faster, but I don't want to turn them off because I kind of like them. But they're a bit long. Not like RPG level long, where it's like Knights of the Round, or like anything from Disgaea. But it's still long enough that I kind of wish they could go a bit faster. Like, see, that one's decent. Not like Scratch, where it just does one scratch and then the animation ends. It's like a second and a half at most. But, still pretty good. I guess this is like the, Poke Breeder, the whatever, when that they just have a bunch of little chibis. And then maybe one extra level. Oh, nope. These are just sea level. I didn't really want to switch out because that takes time, but I don't really want to stay in against Chirayuri. Even a C Chirayuri, I don't think I could win at KO. Plus static. So if I get paralyzed, that would be even worse. And sadly, I have all contact moves on Vermilia. So there's always a chance of static. Ah, yeah, I was right. It does have one extra. Chirayuri. Chirayuri, not Chiri. Just Chiri. There we go. Compound words are hard. That's why I call Patchouli Patchoula. How's it? Patchouli, I think? I think it's Patchouli knowledge is how it's supposed to be. Ooh, chair smack. That hurts. Aha, I got static on you. Now we can both sit here and do nothing for 5 turns in a row. Okay, now we kill it. Alright, we only have a couple minutes till I want to be ending the video. Yeah, we can go over. I'm not against long episodes. Though I'm not sure. Let's see, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, there's definitely enough that we can end it off here. Anyways, next time we'll finish up this route and then maybe move on to Sabrina? I don't know. This is taking longer than I thought. But anyways, until then, see ya.